Number 1. Caroline Bernson. You are so pretty. Love your voice and your songs. Thank you so much. I love so much that you love. Kotara Riviere. Was it difficult for you to learn how to produce your own music? And how long does it take you to record an album? No, I don't think so, because I have the happiness and drive to learn more as I go. And to record an album, it really depends, because if you put your full focus on something and just intensely work on this, it can be done quick. A few months with intense work just on that. Tonks. Show Vajen and Bobs. I'm not sure that they will appreciate this exposure, but this is Vajen and this is Bob. Holy matrimony. Visorbek Viglober, and he say, hello. Hello. Oh, but this question is in German. I'm not sure if I will be able to reply to your question, but I will read it. Möchte ich genschaut, schau ich dein Videos. Frage, was macht Julia Westlin Consult zu bekommen? Bashir RK. Ed Sheeran, perfect cover. Can you make it? Maybe. Let's see. Visorbek Viglober. Your voice so brilliant, beautiful. I very, very purely love your song Monroe cover. Kiss me, tiger. Wow, 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 wow. Peter Nicholas. Did you study music? No, I have never studied music. And to be honest, I have taken one single music lesson in my life. And I was 5 years old, and my teacher ended up hitting me. And that was the last teaching session for me. Her name was Lala, by the way. Fitting for music. Stefan Johansson. What made you move from Sweden to Canada? What made me move is that I met my soulmate on YouTube. And the love took me from my home country to become a semi-Canadian. Michael Tucker. I remember seeing you and David long time ago on one of your first videos together. In turn, which I knew then you and David were awesome together. Thank you so much. One of them was the Evanescence song. So I always been curious on how did you and David meet? We met on YouTube. It was actually my little brother that introduced me to David, as I did not watch YouTube at that time. I hardly knew what that was. So he basically placed the laptop in my knee and told me to watch David's videos because he thought that we was a perfect fit. We were. Oh, here is one more question. When are you guys coming to Nova Scotia? Because I would love to meet you guys. We would love to meet you too. And there is no plans for that right now, but we wish for that in the future. It would be awesome. Peter Nicholas, do you do sports? I would like to think that I do. But I really don't. I can get those kind of crazy rushes sometimes and become very sportive for a day or so. But then it goes away for another season. For a person with dyslexia, as myself, I have very trouble to read this name, but I will give it my best shot, okay? Sequel Gutierrez? Your hair is freaking long! It really is. And it gets longer. It's the perfect slap in people's faces without even having the intention to do so. And I apologize. Clarification, when I turn around, it just by mistake. Peter Nicholas, do you have siblings? Yes, I have 2 brothers. I am the middle child and I am the only girl. Was that even necessary to mention? Visorbek Viglober. Julia, are you here? Sometimes I'm not sure. But right now, yes. Neil. I love your videos, you do a fantastic job, very talented, and I'm saying this as a fellow musician. Thank you so much, Neil, it means so much to me. Sofia Paxula. What and why is your favorite medium for making artsy pieces, like drawings and paintings? And which piece is one that you like the most? I love to draw with ink. I have always had a really strong love for that because you cannot erase. It's like it's there, and if you fuck up you need to correct it or make something else of it. And when it comes to paint, it's acrylic, because I don't have the patience with oil. I cannot wait so long. I want to, like, if I dive into art, I want to, or anything, I want to work until it's done, because I enter my bubble, and if I quit that, then it's not the same feeling anymore. It's like you are on the wave and you need to ride the wave. One that I do like, that I have a special attachment to, it's actually my biggest painting that I have ever made, and it's my self-portrait. It's because for me it really represented when I entered a different chapter of my life, and it's peaceful, and the wings represent that kind of freedom, inner peace and freedom. So that painting, I must say, is like, it means something special to me. Joey 348. Hi Julia, I'm Joey from Indiana. My question has a few parts. First, how did you get into singing? I always been a person that I cannot be quiet. As a kid, I always made a lot of noise. I just always have hard time to be quiet. It's like sounds come out of my mouth when I'm not even conscious about it. It's like David say, he always know where I am in a store because he hear me singing from the other side of the store. Did you take lessons? No, I never took lessons. When did you decide to make a cappella music? The first a cappella I made was All of Me, and I made that one instrumental from beginning, but I never got satisfied with how it turned out. I thought it was sounding so flat, and it's like if you do a cover, you need to make it a new version, you need to make it your own, and I felt like if it sounded more like the original, and then what's the point? So I muted the instrumental tracks, and then it was only my vocal tracks, and I was like, it doesn't need any instruments, it's like it's already complete. So I restarted, I threw it all away and restarted from beginning to build up the song only based on vocals. And most importantly, how did you and David Michel start making music together? The first collaboration that we did was before we actually met each other. I was still in Sweden and David was in Canada, and I participated on one of his songs, adding like angel voice in the background. And that was like my first appearance in his songs. And then afterwards we loved so much to be a part of each other's creations, and that's just how it continued to be. So what we add to each other is like something new, and this is what makes it so interesting for us and for others too, because it's two different styles that blend together so nicely. Plus we love it. You two together is magical. I love what you do and look forward to seeing your next one. Thanks. Thank you so much. It means so much for us to hear that. Peter Nicholas, how much time do you need for a video? It really depends on what kind of video it is, if it's an artistic video or if it's an a cappella arrangement. But as for a cappella, for example, it would take roughly 5 days to have the final video. With the steps of learning the song, the arrangement, I have a cat, the arrangement, a cappella arrangement, the filming, the mixing of the sound, and then put the video together, mix and mastering, and it takes intense 5 days, I would say. Visarbeck Viglober, why not million subscribers in Facebook? I saw you cover Zombie 1 week or two, almost 50,000 views. You bright shiny star like Celine Dion and Enya. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I really feel that I have the sweetest followers ever. But if you want me to reach 1 million, then please continue to share my videos, because that does the job. Mark Biancarelli. Hello Julia, I'm Marco from Koriska Island. First of all, thank you. No, thank you. Your songs and covers are angelic. Thank you so much. What kind of material, computer and sound card, etc. are you using to record? This department is not my station. The computer I'm using right now is a computer that I got from my super sweet fan, Jonathan Hodak. And before this, I was using a very simple and crap computer, a laptop that I could not I could not process these kind of videos, my a cappella productions. Never. I did, but it was not funny. It was many moments of wanting to drop this piece of shit in the floor. I will get some help to provide the info about the computer and the sound card, because those stuff does not really stay in my head. But I work my music in Cubase, and I work my videos in Adobe Premiere Pro. Caroline Lefebvre, will you be my PVF? Yes, very much. Nebula 674. When did you realize that you could sing? I mostly enjoy your a cappella songs. My name is Patrick. Greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings. When I realized that I could sing. I always loved to sing. There is something special that I can give to others from the way that I feel when I am singing or being in my bubble that I can make. Does it make sense? It's very logic what I have up here. Well, there is many moments that I remember from the early beginning when I started to sing in front of people, and one of them that I feel that I want to highlight is my music teacher in high school, because I was extremely shy, and he overheard me singing one time when I was alone, because I used to stay in school after hours, and because I love the acoustic. So I had my guitar and I sit there and sing, and I did not know that someone was there, but he was. And his reactions and compliments really lift me up, and he also encouraged me to perform in front of the complete school, and that gave reactions as well. So there is moments like this where I notice that people get touched. Aline Calibert, when is your wedding? I don't know when my wedding is. David, when is your wedding?
I don't know.
We are both people who take things as it comes. It's not a rush. We know that we want to be with each other, and since we are from both different countries, it's important for us to find the way for a middle, since we want our loved ones to be a part of that day. Peace Lover 975. You have a great voice and nature talent. So why you don't work with a record company and step advance one more, since you find your passion in singing? Thank you so much, first of all, for your compliment. And now and then I get offers from labels and from companies, but it has not felt right. I feel that I've been doing pretty good by myself, and this is where I feel comfortable, because I am a person with a lot of ideas, and I want to be in charge of those ideas. And I'm not closing any doors. If there would be like an offer coming in the future that feels right, and it feels like this, then that's the way the cookie crumbles. Patricia Bradley Shaw. What gives you the most joy? Singing? Painting? Maybe acting? You are blessed with talent. Thank you so much. I don't know, because it's really like it's 50-50, and it comes and goes in periods. That I have a art period, and then I'm really intense with that, and I'm completely inside of that world, and then it goes to music, and then it's only music. So I cannot choose one, because it's like having both hands and both eyes and everything you have two of. It's stability, it's equally important. Lucas Ferrer, who would your dream collaboration be? From YouTube or any platform? Oh, this is a tricky one, but I have one solid answer, but sadly that is impossible. But my dream collaboration of all time, Michael Jackson. There are so many great musicians and bands out there, so it would be really hard to choose, but to mention a few, Radiohead for sure, since it's one of my absolute favorite bands. Coldplay, Muse, Deftones. I have always dreamed of meeting Celine Dion, to give her a hug. I would not dare to sing with her, because it's like Celine is Celine. But I would love to give her a hug for the comfort that she's been giving me in my childhood with her music. Eve Marie Eckhart. What's your favorite movie and series? Sex and the City, I don't know how many times I have seen over and over and over and over again. It's one of my drawing company. Like when I draw, I put this on and I listen. Gilmore Girls! I love Gilmore Girls. One Tree Hill for sure. How I Met Your Mother? Friends? That would be my top 5. Okay, favorite movie. Something that I can watch many times. Avatar, for sure. I must say that I have watched the first Twilight many times. The person who plays the music is so genius. It's so beautiful music and it's so perfectly fitting. And this is also a reason for the movies that I choose, because the music is so important in a movie. Martin Svetkov. Not a question. I just want to say that you make life complete. Thank you. Thank you. Ricky Welcher. What is your favorite food? I think everyone who knows me know this one by heart. It's tacos. In fact, anything with a lot of vegetables is my preference. Araceli Rodriguez. Hi Julia, tell us how it all began with your love for singing. Araceli from California. How it began with my singing. I always been singing, and when I was a kid, me and my mom used to sing in harmonies together, or fighting about whose turn it is to sing in the house. But I always been singing, and we always had instruments at home. We had the piano, we always had guitars. It's always been very encouraged in my family, as many of my relatives sing in Shure. And my grandfather played in church, and there was always music around me as a kid, so I guess it just feels home. Sean Williams. Have you ever been to Africa to see a lion up close in the wild, as you love to draw them? No, I have never been to Africa and seen a lion up close, but I would love to, because I'm not one of those people who are crazy about zoo and stuff like that. I want to see animal in their real nature and wild, and I would love to come to Africa. When am I invited? Ray Romano. What's your favorite album of all time? Love your music! I love to hear you say that. Thank you so much. It's hard because I have never really been a person who have like one album. I have been like, I pick from my favorite songs from different artists and have a playlist. The latest album I think that I bought, it was actually Michael Jackson, and it was back in the days when I was a kid. Even me Velius. Do you miss being home in Sweden? Of course I miss Sweden and my family like crazy. But we need to remind ourselves in those moments that the people that you are close with, no matter the distance, you will always be close. And it takes time before we see each other, but when we see each other, no time has passed, because it's real, it's love. But yes, from time to time it can be really hard. How did your music interest start? I have always been singing, always have an interest for instruments. To make noise is the perfect way to put it. My mom always used to say that I cannot pass through a room without making a show. Cesar Gonzalez. Woo! Can we know more about your singing routine? Stuff like warms up, or if you have like singing schedule every day or something. Lots of love from Mexico for you and David. Well, I don't really have any routines or schedule with singing, but I care for my throat. I don't smoke. I don't eat bad food that can make it worse for the throat, like for example milk products and stuff like that. I sing a lot, but it's not a pressure thing, because you should never do those kind of stuff with what you love. It should be out of fun that you do it, and not because you need to follow some kind of schedule. I'm like that. Scania Truckers. What country are you from? Your name feels very Swedish. I don't think it sounds Swedish. It's funny when people say that, because my name is kind of international, but you are correct. I am from Sweden. So yes, it is Swedish in that way. David Michel. Do you prefer to record your own music or to do covers? By the way, I am your biggest fan. Right back at ya. I prefer to record originals because I am a singer-songwriter and that is where I have my freedom to express what I have inside. But I love to do covers also because that gives me a different kind of way to challenge myself, and also to give a nice tribute to the artist who made that song, because there is so much great music out there, and I'm sure that everyone feel that way, like sometimes that shit, I wish that I wrote that song, it's so great. So it's both, I like both, but it's two completely different worlds. Jeff Stone. Why are you not a major star other than social media? I think your voice and talent are amazing. Thank you so much, Jeff. Why I'm not a major star? I thought I was. No, I'm kidding. I do feel extremely successful in what I do as an independent musician, with the complete freedom on my content and with so much lovely fans following me. I feel that I cannot ask for more. Gonzalo Valdez. So, how long have you been singing? What did you do for a living before YouTube? I have always been singing. Always, 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 since I am a kid. What I was doing as a living before YouTube, I worked with taking care of people. Old people and of kids. Because I care a lot for people around, and I love giving of love, and it's something that is one of the most important things. Mr. Snow, when did you start singing? By the way, I love your videos, I love your long hair, and you're so beautiful. Thank you so much, that is so sweet. I have always been singing, so it's so hard to pinpoint when I started to sing. I have always been singing. Since day one. Guy 300 or Gui 300. Hello, do you have any tattoos or would you like to have? I'm Guilherme from Brazil. I love your videos, thank you. Thank you. I don't have any tattoos at all. I do think that it's very nice on other people, and some of my favorite programs are actually tattoo because of the art. But no, I don't have tattoos. I have a very untattooed body. Anna Peach 83. This is in Swedish, so I'm gonna translate this directly. I love your covers. You are fantastic. What are your goals with your music? What kind of equipment do you use when you record and sing? And what are your interests in life? My goal and my vision and my dream is to continue to create movies. Wait, I said it in the opposite. Music for movies. This is where I want to be, and this is what I enjoy and what I love. So I would say that is my that's my steady goal. To make it simple, it will be shown inside of the video. These are the equipments that I use when I produce music. My interests in life are pretty much what I am doing and sharing with you guys. It's music, it's art, it's to create almost anything that is like creative and I can use my hands, like making clothes, making jewelries, being in the nature, animals, tacos. My interests are basically anything creative. I think that's the best way I can make it compact to not jump too much everywhere. The Parent. What do you miss more from Sweden? What I miss the most from Sweden is, of course, my family. And corn. Vegetarian food. Oh, that I miss that so much. They don't have those kind of stuff here in Canada. Shay Queen U. Hello, Julia. Hello. Sorry, I never comment, but I love what you do. Here is my question. Would you someday make an a cappella cover of a song in another language, like French or Arabic, for example? I love you. Much love right back at you. I actually did sing one song in another language, in French. It's called Les Ailes, and it will be popping up in this video. When it comes to other languages that are more far away from me, it's a little difficult because even with Lezelle, I needed a lot of help from David to make it correct because I'm not French. So I feel most comfortable to sing in English, but French was funny. So who knows? Dedikins, who is your inspiration? You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. Who is my inspiration? David is a big inspiration for me because he brings me so much happiness. Experiences, life experiences, by feelings, emotions, dreams, anything that moves me. Ron van der Lan. Hello Julia, Ronald here from Netherlands. I would like to know how you decide what song you want to cover in a cappella or just cover. It's really you guys who choose for me, or that I just hear a song that I just feel like, oh, I need to do that one. It just needs to move me, you know, like to give me that feeling, and I feel like I just need to do it. Another question. How many times do you need to start over and over again before you're happy with the result? You would think that I am crazy if you could see when I'm working, because it's hard to tell how many times I can redo things, because I never really feel satisfied and that it is good enough, you know? So, but you just need to decide for yourself that it's done, or you will never be done with anything in life. Fatman Jack. That's actually his username, or her. No question, just like to say, I'm enjoying Celtic music again because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoy. Jerson Daniel Martinez Ocampo. Do you like Mexican food? Or do you know some place in Mexico? I'm always stuck between if tacos is from Texas or Mexico. Tex-Mex. Texas, Mexico. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know. If your answer is not, I would like to give you a tour. Just call me babe. Thank you. If I would go to Mexico, I will call you babe. Diego Garcia. Where were you born? I was born in Stockholm, in Sweden, 1988. I said the good number. Adam Julaf. Who is your favorite singer? Big fan. My favorite singer. It's hard to choose like one favorite, because I don't really have like one favorite. It's many. I think there are so extremely a lot of talented singers. But to just pick a few ones, then Michael Jackson will forever some kind of be the one, because his voice was extraordinary to me. And then Tom York from Radiohead. I need to say that because I love Radiohead and his voice is just... Santi Abeita. What is your spirit animal? I was told that my spirit animal is a skunk. No, I'm kidding. My spirit animal, I would say, is a cat animal, a night animal, and a solitary one. It would be somewhere in the cat family. Tiger? Panther? A bobcat? They are cute, they climb in trees. Or maybe a butterfly. David said that I'm a dolphin. What do you think? Casey, do you like cheese? I have hard time with milk product stuff, so I liked cheese as a kid, but now these days not so much. It gives me ouch in the belly, and I try to avoid that. And I eat vegan cheese instead. DS Matthew. How many instruments can you play, and did you go to school or are you self-taught? I play piano and guitar, and I like to do some tam-tam on... Doesn't even need to be a drum, it can be a table. But no, I did not go to school. I am self-taught, so I don't know chords much and notes, and this is something I often get asked for my songs and my arrangement, to provide sheets, and I don't read it, I cannot write it, so I play by ears and memory and feeling. SGD Nails. Hi Julia, my name is Sam. From Spain. I was wondering if Celine Dion ever saw your cover of My Heart Will Go On, or did you get a response? I love your music and your voice is so mesmerizing. Thank you so much, Sam. I'm so glad to hear that. If Celine saw it, I don't know, but there is a big chance that she did, because I would never think that this day would happen, since I am a fan of her since I'm a kid. But there is only one person that is between me and Celine, and it's the guitarist, Kevin, that is a great friend of our good friends. So there is a big chance that she has seen it. I have not got any direct response back from her, but a lot of people have been writing me that they have been sending it to her, and but it would be awesome to know if she saw it. Of course, it would make my year if I got a response from her. Quintasha Thomas. What is it like to be happy, and how do you shake off the haters? By the way, love you. Love you too. How it feels to be happy. It feels like sunshine and flowers and ice cream and butterflies. The way I shake off haters is that I focus on the good people, the sweet comments, the real fans. Because the thing is that no matter what you do in life, there will always be people who hate what you do. They hate what you do because you do it, because you dare to do it, because you can do it. Sometimes I respond because I feel that I can maybe turn the situation around and to make that person more happy. And it have resulted that some haters have even become so big fans that they started to support my music financially. So some of those haters, they just need some love. It sounds weird, but it's how it is. Because a happy person would never spread hate on other people. Kayla Holmes. What type of music inspires you? P.S. Would love to have your music playing on my wedding day. You have an amazing voice. That is so amazing to hear that you want to have my music on your wedding day. What music that inspires me is music that reach in, that brings out an emotion. That brings out happiness, excitement, tears, because I mean it's a feeling. It's all about a feeling with art for me. So anything that moves me inspires me. This question is from Miska. When did you start learning English? You sound so good. Thank you. I started to learn English back in school when I was 6 or 7. It started gradually and in school, and then I always watch movies without subtitles that is English, and I learned by myself after school. So I always been interested in learning that language because it's what the language that comes out in music for me and in writing. Do you speak French also? I think I do. I sing in French, but that's not for people to hear because it's a random mix of everything that I know. But I speak a little. I understand more than I speak. But I think it's hard because it's my third language, and it's hard to adjust to a completely new language. But I try, but I don't speak it fluidly yet. The true question is, do you have difficulties to communicate with David at the beginning of your relationship? There could be times that was a little difficult, but I think that the most was because we was not used to speak daily English like that, and we were both nervous to speak with each other. I know I was extremely nervous, but yes, there could be some problematic. And to be honest, we are a couple that we are not in competition fighting with each other, and when we have difficulties, it's a language barrier problem that we just don't understand each other in the way we express. But then we find a middle, and sometimes I think we create words that don't exist. Is there any place in internet where we can listen to you speaking Swedish? I don't think there is a Swedish interview. The most interviews I had in Swedish, they have been articles in magazines. There was an interview with Swedish radio a few years back. I don't really know where that one is, but I can try to find it, and if I do, it will be included in this video in the description, or like a little... Do you anticipate performance on stage? Will there ever be opportunity to see you and listen to you live? Yes, there will. There has been plenty of shows in the past, and there will be plenty of shows coming as well. Film platter. How might one go about licensing a track for something like a short film? I'm not sure if I understand if the question is towards me to license my songs, or if it's just in general how to do to license for a movie. So if the question is directed to me, then if you want to license one of my songs, then send me an email and we can discuss that. Linus Swag. When did you start singing? I love your voice and music. I'm so happy to hear that. And I have always been singing. So, since beginning. That was all for this time. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed to reply to your question. This was an awesome first question and answer. If you want to see more videos like this, then please write your question under this video. And I will see you on my next upload. Bye bye!